Hi guys, and welcome to another video by Empire Games UK. I'm your host Ghost Reaper, and in this video we're going to be looking at Team Deathmatch on Black Ops 3 Beta, and in the video we're going to be seeing the map Evac. Now, let's face facts here. If anybody who's watched any of these videos before knows I die more than anything else. In this video I do die quite a few times. I have some videos where I do actually do okay, so we'll release them later on. So, Black Ops 3 Beta. PlayStation 4 had it first, had a few glitches, they fixed it. It seemed to go pretty much without too much hassle. The Xbox One, on the other hand, was a complete farce, generally because, firstly, beta codes weren't arriving, they weren't working, and the only way to get it was to actually change your region from either the UK or USA to Brazil. Why that worked, I have no idea, but it worked and everybody managed to go on eventually. Don't get me wrong, it did take quite a while to download. So if you do have it on there, do yourself a favour, keep it on, leave it there, so when they do release it, it's going to be easy to get. So, obviously this is going to be I do use the Man of War rifle to start with, and this one I used a couple of times. The recoil on it was a bit hard, I did miss quite a few, and it is one of those guns that if you do hit bang on first time, you're pretty much 90% of the time going to get a kill. You will see though, there is a couple of times where I do miss, and I get taken out very, very quickly. I prefer the SMGs in this game, but it's one of those, you get to it, so you will see a quick kill in a minute. Like I said, first hit straight on, that's it. I do die a couple of times with it, so I do change to the SMG later on in the video. But anyway, Black Ops 3 release, like I said, it was a bit of a farce to start with. It went really badly, really quickly actually. People were struggling to get, like I said, download it, so we kind of struggled with that all the way through. Once you get on, the signal was actually pretty good. Dedicated servers was an absolute bonus. It gave you, if you press the start menu, the pause button, it gives you the ability to see what your ping is, and your packet loss, which is actually really, really good. It's very helpful, and a thing that really should have been implemented into Call of Duty a long time ago. So as you see, the fluent movements, everything seems to be rolling together pretty well, and it is one of those games, like I said, that actually surprised me how well it does actually work. One of the major problems with Call of Duty is the fact it became stale and got to the stage where people just stopped playing because it was the same game continuously. There was nothing new. Now these movements have been done. They were done in Advanced Warfare. The one thing about them though is that, like you'll see if I do, when I slide or when I jump, you have a small bar on the middle of the screen that lets you know exactly how much power you have left in it. You see it there. I do lose it quite quickly, but it does recharge fairly quickly as well, which is a bonus. You'll see there it keeps saying glitch ready. This is just one of those specialist abilities. Basically, when you're in a firefight, you press RB, LB, and you can actually jump back in time. You jump back to where you were shortly before that. It's good if you're in a hard firefight and you want to kind of jump out, give yourself a time to regroup and go back in. But in all fairness, I never used it. I used it a couple of times in other games, but I didn't use it in this one. I was still trying to get pretty much used to the gameplay. So as you see in the minimap there, there's a small small triangle, sorry, and what it does is it lets you know that there's someone actually there. Now it doesn't tell you how far they are or where they are, but what it does do is it gives you the ability to know that there's an enemy close. How close? It could be anything from 1 metre to 5 metres, but it still gives you the ability to know that there is someone close. And obviously if you watch the radar, it does fire up a few times, and it goes from there. And it gives you the ability to know that there is enemies close by. How close though doesn't actually tell you, but obviously as the game goes on, you will start to realise that you find it a lot easier to do. So as you see, I do run about with a pistol here, and actually, funny enough, I do actually like the pistols in this. They are similar to the pistols in Black Ops 2. They're not overpowered, they are quite good, and as you see, there's the radar going off again. Some really terrible shooting from me, and I do actually get the kill, so it is a bonus all in. So like I said, Black Ops 3, bit of a shambles with the release for Xbox One, but again, it's one of those, it happens, as long as they rectify it for release day, there should be absolutely no problems at all. The problem is that with that said and done, there's going to be the situation where we just know that it's not always going to be properly fixed, or there's going to be a glitch, or you know, somebody's going to be able to hack this or that the next thing, and it's one of those things that's just going to happen. So as you see, I do pick up a couple of kills, and I do actually do not too bad in this gameplay. I can't remember what the final score was for myself, but we do win, so that was a bonus. And to be honest with you, you know, there was a few lobbies we got into, and it was try hard. You know what I mean? Everybody's, you know, camping, trying to get that best kill, final kill.
Nomad kill.
I don't do that. Do you know what I mean? You can tell by watching any gameplay, it just doesn't happen. So as we see here, I get slapped about and laid to rest on the ground as per usual. So that's exactly what happens. Now the one thing about this map that I do like is the fact that yes, it is 3 lanes, you know what I mean, there's 3 ways around the map, blah blah blah. But the one thing I do notice, and I did enjoy, was the fact that, you know, even though it was like I said, 3 lanes, it just seemed to flow so much better than Ghosts, Advanced Warfare. Yeah, okay, you've got the special jump, the ability to jump real high, but again, it's not OTT, it's straight to the point. You know, you get the ability to, alright, we're going to jump here, jump there, and that's it. Now this death is quite embarrassing, so we do decide to take a wee strop, and we do change guns, and I do a bit better with this gun. Like I said, the SMGs are a lot better, I do prefer them. Now as you'll see here, we go back in here, and this is one of the new things I don't like, the specialist abilities, the regen. Right, you die, you hit RB and LB, bang, you're back to life. Yes, is it one of those ones that is rather annoying? Well, yes it is actually, but you know what? It's new. People will use it the same way they used Last Stand, the same way they used everything else, and you know, people get used to how it works, and that's that. Do you know what I mean? People start using abilities, you know, tacticals that, you know, cause problems with it, and they have you short the length of time you have before you actually, you know, you get through it. So like I said, the glitch, like I said, there's quite a few times there where I could have used the glitch. Still getting used to the gameplay and everything, how it worked. So it did take a wee while, and we moved on. So in all fairness, Black Ops 3 Beta was what I would classify as a success. It was definitely better than what I was expecting, and to be honest with you, it definitely brought back Call of Duty to where, you know, it was when I first started playing. You know, okay, there's advanced movements in it, but the advanced movements don't go OTT, they don't overkill it, and there we are. So the final game in that was 75 to 72, very close game, but we did win, so that was that. So like I said, this is the first video. There is going to be more, like you see there, there's a bit of dogfighting in the air, but nothing too major. So anyway, from Empire Games UK, thank you very much. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.